I have a curve and a line. The objective is find an equation of the tangent line to the curve and are parallel to the line. Okay, so we have a curve. So suppose we have a curve that looks like this, and then I want to find equation of a tangent line. So first of all, we will need a point. The question didn't give me any point, so I will just pick a point right over there. And then at this point, we have a tangent line. So we have a curve, we have a tangent line. What they want us to do is they want that tangent line must parallel to the given line. So we don't even have a point. We have a curve. I need to find a tangent line somewhere on the curve, and that tangent line must be parallel to the given line. Okay, so speaking of tangent line, how do you find tangent line, right? Tangent line has a slope. So for the slope, then you will have to find the slope of the curve. So that means we have to do a y prime. So for y prime, let's do a simple power rule. We bring the 3 down, so that is 4x squared, and then minus bring the 2 down, ax, and then plus 4, right? So that is the derivative. Let's factor this derivative. So we have y prime, take the 4 out, x squared minus 8x plus, why do I do an 8x? Minus 2x plus 1. And then we factor that, so that is y prime equals to 4 times x minus 1 squared, right? So normally we have a point, we plug in the x value to obtain a slope, but we don't have a point. Okay, let's find what the point is. But first of all, we still have a line. So what do we have to do with the line? So for the line, we have to find the slope because we have to parallel to that line. Alright, so we are looking for a point, and then we build a tangent line based on that point, but that tangent line has to be parallel to the given line. Parallel means they have the same slope. So let's open up the line. So for the line, we have 4x. How about the 4x minus 10 equals to y? So y equals to mx plus b. That is 4x minus 10. So that one, the slope of this line is equals to 4. And then they set the word parallel, right? So parallel means the tangent line and the given line, they have the same slope. Same slope. Oh, I said have slope. Same slope. Same slope. They must have the same slope. So I mentioned same slope. So what do I mean by this? Same slope means this has to be equal to 4. So same slope means this has to equal to 4. So we have to set that equals to 4, and then we have to find out which point on the curve has slope equals to 4. Makes sense, right? So parallel means the tangent line and the given line, they have the same slope, which is slope equals to 4. So we have to go back to the tangent line, set the y prime equals to slope 4, and then we have to find out at what x value on the curve, on what x value gives me slope equals to 4. Okay, let's continue. I'm going to switch to a different color. So we have 4x minus 1 squared equals to 4. How do we solve that? We divide both sides by 1. So x squared is equals to 1. And then we take a square root on both sides. So since that is an even power, then x minus 1 equals to plus or minus 1. We take a square root on both sides. We can write this there. So that means we have x minus 1 equals to 1 and x minus 1 equals to negative 1. So that gives me x equals to 2, and that gives me x equals to 0. So that means when x equals to 0 and x equals to 2, the slope of the curve is equals to 4. So when x equals to 2 or 0, the slope of the curve is equal to 4, right? So when x equals to these two values, the slope is equals to 4. Can you give me a point? Because in order to build a line, I need a point. So that's, and then the next step, we have to find out what f of 0 is, and then what f of 2 is. Okay, let's switch to a different color. So we move on to the next stage. So f of 2 and then f of 0. because at this 2x value, the slope is equals to 4, then you have to give me the exact location by telling me what the corresponding y coordinate is. So when x is equals to 0, this is easy, right? We have 0 minus 0 plus 0 minus 1. 2, that is 4 over 3, 2 to the third minus 4, 2 square plus 4 times 2 minus 1. You might ask me, hey, this time how come you plug in a value to the curve, not the first derivative? Because we are looking for location. I have x equals to 2. I don't know what the corresponding y is. I need to find out, so I am asking for the curve to find a position. Okay, so that gives me 11 over 3. That gives me 1. The last one is a plus or a minus. You know what? I hope that, okay, so let me make a correction right over here. I want to make a minor change on the curve, but that is not going to affect what we wrote already. So I am going to change the minus to a plus. So here, I am going to change this to a plus 1. That doesn't affect anything. Don't worry about it. So that only affects this is a plus 1. Because I wrote my notes already, so this point is we have 2 point, 2 comma 11 over 3 and 0 comma 1. I want to keep the plus 1 because that is what I wrote on my notes. I don't want to change the numbers around. So now we have 2 point and the slope is equals to 4. So now we are ready to build the tangent line. So using y minus y1 equals to slope times x minus x1. And then the first point, let's use the 0 first. So y minus 1 equals to 4 times x minus 0. Very easy. Y is equals to y is equals to 4. Y is equals to 4 x and then plus 1. Alright, so this is the first tangent line. And then y minus 11 over 3, that is equals to 4 times x minus 2. So we have y equals to 4x minus 8. And then plus 11 over 3. So we have y equals to 4x. And then this one, how do we do this? I will just do a plus and then 3. So negative 24 plus 11. And then this is y equals to 4x. And then that is still a minus, right? So this is a 3, this is a 1, 3, right? So negative 13, negative 24 plus 11, negative 13. So this is my another tangent line. So overall, they are what are they looking for? They are looking for equation of the tangent line, right, to the curve and parallel to the line. So these are the tangent line. So that means we have a curve when x is equals to 0 and x equals to 2. So when x equals to 0, maybe right here, and then when x equals to 2, we have a tangent line, and this tangent line is parallel to the given line. So the given line is all the way up there, 4x minus y equals to 10. So that's the concept of this problem, and that is also the end of this video. If you like it, you think this is helpful, I just solved a problem that you start on your homework, give me a like, share the video, subscribe to my channel if you're on your way out. I will see you all in the next one. Signing out.